Do you like comic book hauls? Well, here's one for you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics. And yes, you did not hear me wrong. I actually have a comic book haul for you. And it took a little while to actually get this one completed because, as you could see if you visit my channel very often, I do a lot of comic book unboxings because I get a lot of key issues now. So it took a little while to accumulate some books that I wanted to share with you that would formulate a comic book haul. Now, some of them are new, but as we get nearer to the end of the video, you'll see some key issues. I always want to make sure I include key issues. So let's get it started. Alright, I still have to go pick up some more of the recent books. I haven't been to the comic book shop in a little bit. But this is Walking Dead issue number 169. If those of you who have been following my channel for a while know that I have every single Walking Dead issue. So I want to keep that run going as long as I can. This one is actually a second print, but I absolutely love this cover. I didn't notice it when I picked it up, so that's my bad on my behalf. But this is Venom number 6. I just absolutely love this cover. Beautiful cover. Usually when you have good artwork when it comes to Venom, they tend to go very quickly. But as you could see here, that's a second printing. So that's what happens when you don't pay attention. But I'm still happy with it. Alright, couple of number ones. This is from Amigo Comics. I like to give the independents a shot. This is Ghost Wolf. And obviously looks like something like Conan. But I love the artwork. And interesting to see what that's going to turn out to be. This has two different covers. This is by Boom Studios. This is Sisters of Sorrow. Again, absolutely love these covers. It's worth taking a shot. Now, this is not like it's 1A or 1B or who knows, because if you look at the barcodes, they show that these are both the first cover. So, for $3.99, I thought it was worth taking a chance on. So there were two different covers for that one. Alright, this one's kind of interesting. I had a chance to check this one out. This one is definitely not for the faint of heart. It's definitely not for little kids either. This is Diablo House by IDW, issue number 1. Again, a nice looking cover, very beautiful colors. I really like the way it combines with the darkness, with the red in the background. This one's definitely pretty graphic. If you can get past that, this is definitely a good book to check out. It's in black and white, but definitely worth picking up. This is cover A. Alright. This one's a very thick book. This is by Image. This is Sacred Creatures, issue number 1. $4.99 price tag. But as you can see, I mean, this is like almost 2.5 times the size. You could feel the weight to it. Definitely a book worth picking up and giving a chance on. But you will definitely get a lot to read if you like reading comics. This is for the X-Files fans. This is X-Files Origins, Dog Days of Summer, issue number 1. This is one of the subcovers. This is from IDW. Not my favorite cover of all time. I don't really like the blend of the colors, but huge X-Files fan, and definitely worth picking up. This is the last of the modern stuff, then we get into more key issues. This is Astonishing XMen issue number 1. This is the variant edition. Picked this up at my local comic book store a little while ago. Only paid $10 for it, and I think I had a $5 discount, so I only paid $5 for it. But absolutely another beautiful cover. Definitely one to pick up. Alright, so let's get into the regular comics. This one I did pick up at the comic store. I couldn't believe that I got it for this price. Only paid $5 for this book. It's Captain Marvel number 26. Now you'd say to yourself, what's so significant about that? Well, it's the first time Thanos appears on a comic book cover. So it does have some significance to that. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing really major. I mean, it's Captain Marvel versus the Thing. But it's that right there that causes this book, to be desirable. As you could see, there's some color breaks along here. There's a couple of little minor ticks, like you could see by his calf muscle right here. But overall, it looks pretty good. It's probably a 6.5 to a 7.0. But for $5, yeah, I'll take that one. Alright, next. Speaking of Walking Dead, you guys know I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. Got an early issue of The Walking Dead, issue number 11. I always pick them up when I find a decent price, but this one was signed by Tony Moore. And I have a couple of books of his that are signed, so I can definitely see that this is a legit signature. I eventually will get this one graded. Absolutely looks like in a beautiful condition, other than a little tiny smudge at the bottom here. Probably would go like the same thing here, just a tiny bit, probably hard to even see it. Yeah, you probably can't pick that up. But this is probably a 9.4, maybe a 9.6, but signed by Tony Moore. Early book, $42.63, so definitely worth it for me. And I picked up another Walking Dead. Absolutely love this cover. This is Walking Dead issue number 10, which is the first appearance of Herschel and Maggie. There are a couple other people, but those are the two most significant ones, especially since Maggie is still alive and kicking in The Walking Dead, and probably will be for a very long time, in both the TV show and the comic books. Just absolutely love the coloring of this book, with the purples and the kind of fuchsia going into the reds. Really just stands out and makes the main character here just stand out. And absolutely love this cover. I mean, you can't get these cheap anymore. This one's not signed. It does have a couple of color breaks on the back, unfortunately. I knew that when I bought it, but I only paid $32.75. This book can go up to anywhere from $80 to $100, so I think I got a decent price for this book. Okay, next up, I have two of these, but I wanted to get another one considering the price. The back of the cover is bent a little bit, and there's a little bit of a bend right here, so this is definitely not in 9.8 condition, but this is Miss Marvel number 1. This is the 1 in 100 sketch variant. This is definitely a key issue, especially when it comes to Kamala Khan, and if you can get the chance to pick this one up at a decent price, pick it up. So this is not a 9.8, unfortunately. It's probably a 9.2, at maybe 9.0, somewhere in that range, but still, for the price I paid, with shipping and handling, $55.06. Definitely was worth it for me to pick up. Alright, this is a book I've been waiting for. I have issue 2 through 10, and now I have issue number 1, and that is Swamp Thing. Definitely a great book to have. This one, you can see it's had better days. There's a lot of, right here, you can see there's a couple of folds where there is color breaks. I think that's the majority. There's a color break here. The spine looks like it's rolled just a little bit. A pressing could probably fix that. So this is probably a 3.5 to a 4.0 range. But still, again, for the price I paid for this book, even in lower grades, this goes for about $100, maybe about $75 to $100. I paid $29.05. So considering the staples are attached and everything, you know, no coupons or anything missing, I don't think that's a bad deal at all for that book. Alright, 2 more to go. This one, I'm really surprised I got it for the price that I got it at. This is Hawkman number 1. Now, obviously, that's not his first appearance, but it's definitely a key issue to have the first, and rumors are he will eventually show up in the Justice League. Probably not in the first movie, but if you see the logo of DC Movies, they show him as one of the front and center, off to the side characters, which means the chances are he'll either be in a movie or have his own movie. I think he'd probably be in a movie before he gets his own, but this is not part of the comic. This is on the bag. Same thing here. Now, this is either what they bought it for or what they were trying to sell it for, because it shows, as of October 4th, 2016, $295. I didn't play anything close to that. I got this, I think, either during the Super Bowl or during a holiday, and it shows how long it's been since I could accumulate to get enough for a comic haul. That's the price I paid. $39. The staples are attached. Nothing is missing. It's a number 1 issue, and it's the first Hawkman in his own title, and it's a number 1 issue. So I don't know if the person paid that or was trying to sell it, but didn't even come close. $39 for this. I think that's a steal. I'd love to know what you think about that. And last but not least, again, another book. I'm really happy about the price. I haven't had this one before. I've been trying to find this for a long time. This is Amazing Spider-Man Annual 1, which is the first appearance of the Sinister Six. Now, there have been rumors that they might be eventually in one of the new Spider-Man movies. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But you can see this has, it looks like, you know, what they call a subscription crease. Because back in the days when people got these in the mail, they just fold them over, and you'd have this bend all the way across. There is a piece missing here. There's a lot of color breaks along here, all the way down. There is like some spotting, like dirt stuff, but that could be removed with the dry cleaning. There is a piece here, as you could see. That's all been ripped off here. And there's a split from about here over, but you could see it has some cracks along the spine, but still intact. That's the most important part. Here's the price I paid for this. Really happy about this. I only paid $60.29 for this book. 2.0s in this, like a 2.5 to a 2.0, goes for about $150, up to $200. So this is probably at least a 2.5, and even if it's a 2.0 for $60, I definitely think this is a steal as well. So that is the last book. So just remember to wait until the end so you can see the surprise. Oh, I can't talk today. The surprise subscriber shout out. I do that with every single video. All you have to do is be a subscriber, and the more often you comment, the more likely you will get one quickly. So if you haven't had one and you'd like one, just leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you think, especially price-wise. I always make sure I give the prices which include shipping and handling, so you can see that there are deals out there. I've been waiting for this book for a while and passed up on many of them because it was just too expensive. So you will find deals if you're patient enough. You may not get a 9.8, but hey, if you don't worry about that stuff, sometimes something's better than nothing. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Just don't hit the person next to you, because we know violence is never the answer. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's We Love Comics. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They do know how to count.